I happened to just listen to a podcast last week about how everyone is starting to use the word "so" as a way to start a sentence or start introducing new thoughts. So I happened to catch that right at the start of your speech. Otherwise, it was a great introduction. Why should I care about this? Why should I care about that? And you got the audience involved. So you really, other than a tiny misstep at the beginning, you really got us engaged. Going through the book, are you a credible source of information on this topic? Of course, CCCL, former president. Who better than to talk about something that relates to us all as Toastmasters? As far as the appeal to the group, I like how you not only picked a topic that's near and dear to our hearts, but also you broke it down for, yeah, we're all in Toastmasters, but we all have different needs. There's, like you said, there's the boomers who want those certifications and those credentials, and then there's the younger crowd that isn't as interested in those things, but they still want to be better public speakers. And from there, you transition to, how does this help me? And you went into, how does this help the club? And then I also like how at the end, you said, well, maybe you don't care about the club goals. Maybe you don't want to fudge when you're getting your CL just to help the club. So go ahead and get it. So I like how you transition back into the personal goals for those people who might not be interested in the club goals. The only minor thing, and again this is very minor, is maybe you said, okay, the younger crowd wants to be better public speakers. Don't we all? Maybe throw in a few things about how does public speaking help you in your job life, in your personal life. Of course, that being said, you did jam a lot of information into your speech. I know when I was evaluating you for your CL, the evaluation was on your timing, and we don't have the official report yet, but it seems like you went quite a bit over time. So you could have, one of the things you could have done, I think the big takeaway was maybe splitting this into two speeches. One about the personal goals, one about the club goals, although at the same time that may have taken away, because again, there are people who only care about the personal goals. They were just totally tuning you out during the club goal speech. So even though it was long, I think it worked as one speech instead of two, and even though I think you were maybe kind of talking a little faster to try to cram all the information in. In conclusion, that was the big takeaway is, watch your time, of course, but again, I like how you transition from personal goals for people at different levels to the club goals, and then back to the personal goals. And even though it was a little long, I think it was a very good speech, something that hopefully spoke to us all. Madam General Evaluator.